I'm working on a filament storage / dry box solution called the Filapod. Here's how I made a mold to test out the feet. So after the flexible resin print prototype worked out pretty well, I decided to try making a silicone mold. I watched a lot of RTA Fabrications Masterpiece YouTube videos, so I felt inspired to give it a shot. To make the mold, I took the model of the feet and then I made a profile and basic body around the part and used the foot to cut out the cavity. After that, I made some lines at an angle that communicated with the cavity, and then I used the pipe tool to create some air channels. Next, I split the mold in half, and then I added some keys to make the parts fit together. I used push-pull to make the male keys a little smaller than the female ones, and then I added a small chamfer to reduce interference at the edges. Then I printed the parts off on the form. So what you're about to see is actually the third molded foot that I made. The first two were with a different type of silicone, but I wanted to try out this fast-setting 16 Shore silicone from Smooth On, so that's what you're seeing here. Some other stuff I got to make this a little easier were some disposable measuring cups with some popsicle sticks to stir everything up, some Smooth On pigment, which I'll later learn is compatible with the other version of Smooth On I was using, but not this version, some small clamps I already had around, some mold release, and this vacuum chamber off of Amazon. So I poured up 30 milliliters of part A and part B, and then I tried to mix the white pigment into the blue liquid, but quickly realized that wasn't going to do very much. Then I tested out the vacuum chamber to make sure it was ready. This stuff starts hardening in 6 minutes, so you have to move pretty quick once it starts. Next, I combined part A and part B, started up, put it in the chamber, and then poured the two molds full of silicone before adding the clamp to keep them together. I was worried that the pigment I mixed in would inhibit the silicone, but once I saw that the leftover silicone in the cup set up okay, I was optimistic about the mold. And here's how it turned out. Pretty decent overall. I cut off the extra silicone that was in the air holes and then tested the fit with the other version that I already made, as well as the inside of the test piece for the legs. I'm going to attempt to make a mold of the big side piece next, so follow along to see how that goes. Thanks for watching.